Hi, I'm Void.
I'm Enigma.
This is the CDL Report.
Let's get into it. Welcome. Our 11th episode, 12th episode, something like that. Uh,
It's around there.
it's been quite a journey. How are you doing, Void? How's your weekend? We're on a Wednesday now filming this because something's popped up. But how we doing? How we feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. Weekend, I got off Saturday, Sunday, so I had a nice weekend watching COD. What about
Yeah,
you? How was your weekend?
not bad, not bad. Took an early morning shift. You know what I'm saying? Like that whole jazz.
Make that
But
money. Yep.
make that money, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it was alright. I can't complain. Call of Duty was something. Was something. Let's jump right in. We had the first match of the weekend. It was Miami Heretics versus Vegas Falcons. 3-1 to Heretics. Let's take a look at the numbers. Falcons suck. Right
Yeah,
off the
but they,
like.
they suck, but this series was a lot closer than what the scoreline might say.
True.
You know,
Yeah.
I mean, it was a 6-5 search and destroy, and even the hard points. One of them was 20 points off, the other was 30 points.
Yeah.
This was pretty commendable by Falcons. Miami's been looking really good, so it's just being able to put up a fight is a good sign.
I I hear you there, but I also think that this series just was super sloppy from the Miami Heretics. Like I just think that I don't know what happened. I think it was just maybe an off day. Real had an absolute masterclass of a series though. This guy was absurd the whole series. The map won. I think he dropped 40. 46. My bad. Didn't just drop 40. Dropped 46. Um, Real had an absolute masterclass of a series. Dropped a 1.2. I just think everything was sloppy from this Miami squad this series. I think this is an
Yeah,
anomaly of a series from them. I don't expect it to really continue for this Miami squad. They're actually pretty damn good. Um, it's the Falcons, man. Like these guys suck. Like it is like you said. Hard points are super close. 6-5 S&D. Vault they took. Um, this team just sucks. Like the ARs are horrible. P-Dog is putting up better numbers, 0.94. He's putting up better numbers than he was
yep.
with LAG, which is still
I'm
good.
just scared. Yeah,
It's
I'm scared he's gonna get a spot next year.
he might actually get a spot.
With the numbers
Uh,
he's putting up right now, he might
yeah,
actually get a spot, and that's
yeah,
insane.
yeah. Me personally, I know what P-Dog brings to the table. Like I know the player he can be. He just hasn't been that player in a long time.
He's a good supporting AR.
Yeah, but
He's
when you
just not
don't
a
win a
great
land
main
match,
AR.
when you don't win a land match for 2 years, you cannot have a spot in the league. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Our cities 0.8. The ARs are always going to be what's holding them back here. I
100%.
think Exnit and Pred are just going to do their thing. Like I think Pred's been very good since he got in, and Exnit's been their guy. I get that he dropped a 0.98, but he only went -2. Like that's not that concerning. Dropped 102 kills. Like I'm not concerned with Exnit. I'm more
The
so
biggest
concerned with the
concern on
ARs.
this, the biggest concern on this team is straight up just our cities.
Yeah,
At least for me, yeah,
nah,
P
I
Dog's
hear you.
not putting up amazing numbers, but he's doing enough. For me, it's our cities.
You can't have two main ARs, man. Like
Yeah,
Arcides and Priesta, two main ARs. You just can't have that. It's the same
it's
problem that Optic had
especially in
before
this
with
game.
Skies. Yeah, it was the same problem with Skies on Optic. Like you can't have Skies and Dashy on the same team. They're two main ARs. You can't do that. You need
Yeah.
some pace. You need some pace in this game specifically. I don't know how the next game's gonna go, but it's seeming like it's gonna be similar to this. But
Oh, yeah.
yeah, I think Falcons off season is definitely something to look at. I'm very excited for that.
Yeah, it's going to be a
But
crazy off season for Falcons. I wonder who they're going to be able to pick up too.
Yeah, but Falcons can spend bread, man. They're not afraid
That's what I'm
to spend the
saying.
bread.
It really all
So
depends on who's
don't
like
be.
under contract. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but buyouts are a thing, especially with Vegas that they can do that they have done already with Priesta. I think Sib's going
Yeah,
here. I think Sib's going here.
I
I
think
think
Sib is definitely. I
yeah.
don't see any of FaZe leaving.
No, no,
Honestly, I
none
don't
of the
see LA.
top dogs. No,
Yeah, I don't see like FaZe, LA Thieves, or even Optic.
no,
I don't
optics. No,
really see any of them really changing or getting a buy or accepting a buyout.
no. Those
So
squads are the exception, but I think every other team, everyone's an option for Falcons. I think at least. But yeah, let's move on to the next match. Optic and Breach, the new Optic Texas with Mercules in the lineup. Oh, I love this kid, man. This kid is so good, man. Like he's just a shooter. His comms are phenomenal. He's just so aware of everything. It feels like he's just never on the back foot.
yeah, I don't know what it is with Optic. They don't take chances on newbies often, but the two times they did, they've worked out wonderfully.
Yeah, I agree.
Like Mercules is him. I really hope he sticks with this team next year.
Yeah. I can't see a reason that he wouldn't. And again, I don't think it's a him thing. I think it's more of a like, what do Optic
I
want to
mean,
do thing. But I think
I
they're
mean,
building to the future
you
here.
would you would like to stay with Optic, I assume. I mean, his favorite player is Scump.
Yeah,
He likes Dash. He wants to imitate Dashy. I,
yeah.
I think he's gonna be Greenwall for a while.
I hope so. And going off of that, I think him and Dashy have been meshing very well in the two
They
matches
have
that
been.
we saw. Way
Their
better
play
than
styles just
Dashy and
work
yeah,
together.
way
It's
better
as
than
simple as
Dashy and
that.
Skies. I think personally, Merc is fast. This guy is not afraid to get mixy. He will pick up a sub. He'll pull out a sub, and he'll just start cooking. Merc is exactly the kind of guy that they need. I think this optic they did take the loss,
Yeah, but I feel like they
but
could have threw it away this series.
they absolutely did throw
I
it
feel like
away.
they really, especially like that first hard point. I mean,
Yeah, no one no one took a route
yeah,
on the Rock Hill like twice, so that was
yeah, they
that
kind of
kind of cost them a
threw
game.
this series. But if I'm an Optic fan, everything's looking up. Like
Yeah,
this is the Optic you were promised at the start of the year.
yeah, I agree.
And
Like,
if I'm Boston, this ain't looking good. I mean,
uh, I think
yeah, they won, but
if I'm Boston, I'm still pissed. Um, I've been on this train for so long. I said it the last 15 episodes. They needed to make a change. They needed to upgrade. They needed to pack a punch. They didn't. It's a friendship team. And yeah, they made champs. Like, it's almost a lock now. And that was their goal. They're going to make it. Are they going to do anything the last major and
They,
champs?
they might
Probably
have
not.
one upset. I
Yeah, probably
I can see
not.
him having one upset, but I can't see them making a Sunday.
Yeah.
Sadly,
They're just destined for top
it,
six.
for me, it's all on Big Wake. Like I
Point
feel like
seven's
he's the
rough,
one
yeah.
because he's consistently the one not putting in the numbers.
Dude, he
Like
just
Cammy had some off series, but Cammy for the most part has been pretty consistent this year.
yeah.
For me, it's just Big Wake.
Yeah, I do agree with the big wake shout. Uh every time they go to his POV, it just looks like he's tweaking. It just like whether it's like
Yeah,
him it just looks like he's not focused on one thing, you know? It just looks like he's moving his joystick a little too much. Maybe he's just like an antsy player, like I don't know. But
bro, he's got that ADHD.
I
I
maybe
know
he
that feel,
might.
bro. I
He
know that
might.
feeling,
He
bro. I do
might.
the same shit. I move constantly.
But going back onto Big Wake, yeah. You do not want to be dropping. Point seven is bad enough, but lowest damage in the lobby as an AR, not great.
No.
But it was for the dub. It was for the dub. So who are we to knock it? It was for the dub. I
Yeah,
think
but
Cammy's
like,
been turned up. Snoopy's getting back to form a little bit. Purge dropped to 0.6. I mean, no, point 0.7. Sorry, 0.76. But I still like what Purge brings to the table.
Yeah.
Uh, I think everyone in Optic just look way more comfortable. Just going back to Optic for a second, they look way more comfortable. Just in the one match that we saw right here, we're gonna get into the next one in a little bit. But yeah, things are looking up for Optic. Boston kind of stay the same. Uh, they're not up or down. They're just kind of mid pack.
Yeah.
Alrighty, and then we got upset. Did not call this. I don't think anyone on the planet called this. Please take it away. C9 versus FaZe goes in favor of Cloud9.
I want to know how they beat FaZe. We'll talk about it next, but how they beat FaZe just to lose to Miami. Like, I don't get this team. I don't get this team. Like, they they convincingly beat FaZe here. You know, yeah, they lost the search by a lot. The controls, but the harp, I don't know what to say about the C9 team. Like, they're really pushing to make champs. You
I
know,
love it. I love it personally.
oh no, I love it. It's just I still don't see this team making a Sunday, and that's what they need to make champs.
Dude,
You know,
if they beat Miami, dude, they needed to beat Miami too. Like if
yes,
they beating FaZe was one thing, that's a big win. Not just for the standings, but also just for your confidence. Confidence is up
100%.
after that. Winning against Miami, they needed for points, and to make
Yeah.
winners. So now I think they're riding on their very last game to possibly make winners, which is not ideal. This Cloud9 team, it's better. It's better than they were. I think we knew that going in. I
Oh,
didn't think they
100%.
could get worse, really.
Yeah, I mean, we said it last week. They just made this change too late.
Yeah.
You know, this was an amazing change that they did.
Yeah.
It just came in a little too late,
Yeah.
which is sad to say that they're probably gonna miss champs because they didn't make this change a major earlier.
Yeah. And it's really sad because just watching that, I know their search has been very iffy.
Bad.
Yeah, it's been bad. Their search has not been good, but I love what I'm seeing in the respawns. Especially, I have to. I said it last week, dude. Capsule, man. Dude, this guy, I know he didn't go positive, 0.98, went negative by 2, don't care. This guy is setting serious pace on the map. And that's helping out Kremp big time. It allows Kremp to hit the gaps and drop a 1.18 in a series like this against FaZe. Dropping 106 kills. It felt like Kremp was on top of the world this series, personally.
Um, yeah,
And
C9's looking good. FaZe,
FaZe,
I
yeah,
mean,
what do we make out of this?
uh,
I'm
could
not
just be an
concerned.
off day for FaZe.
Still not
You
concerned.
know, they're 3-1 so far in the online qualifiers. You know, I'm not concerned if I'm FaZe. Salium showing why he's
MVP.
probably gonna win
MVP.
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 Yeah. Uh,
He won MVP in Vanguard, right? I think.
I don't remember who won Vanguard.
I'm pretty sure it was MC. But no wonder. Fucking Amy's, man. It's God gun. But anyway, MC, MVP, 1.16, the only one positive on his squad. Still not worried. I'm still not worried about FaZe. Until they drop out top 6 in back-to-back majors, then I will get concerned about FaZe. But as of right now, still not concerned. They've earned the benefit. I think we should move on. Oh boy, C9 Heretics. What we just were mentioning. This felt like C9 series to win, and they just threw it away.
Yeah. Uh, I
By all
mean,
means, take it away, boy,
Miami
please.
really just, bro, Superman. Like,
This guy is
he's
absurd, bro.
quite literally Superman.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
he's insane,
He's
bro.
he's the best search player on the planet.
Oh,
It's absurd.
100%. There's no doubt in my mind he's the best search player that we have in the league.
Yeah.
He dropped another over 2 KD of search. Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy. This man, I love this man. He should have been in the league way sooner than he was.
Yeah, they're just stuck unlucky for so long. For some reason. Some reason.
Crazy that they didn't make this change sooner.
Yeah, I didn't think a one-person change like this would be so impactful. But what is it with these one-person changes that just changed the team for just they changed the whole outlook. Neptune on Surge, Super here. What do you think?
For me, it's all about play style.
Of course.
Yeah. You know? I know that's like an obvious thing to say, but sometimes just having one person's playstyle be different affects everyone's playstyle.
Yeah.
You know?
I hear you. It also helps that he's a walking 2.0 in Surge. That also helps, you know.
That's true.
I feel like that helps. C9 really needed this win, man. They needed this win bad.
They looked good in this series. It's just
not good enough.
Yeah, it's just not good enough. I feel like if this team, like the C9 team, had a little more time together, like this was a very winnable series.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
They haven't been together or scrimmed that long together.
Yeah, it's been 2 weeks, 3 weeks, roughly.
2, 3,
roughly.
Around there.
Yeah, I like the C9 team. Again, it's like we've been saying, just should have made the change sooner. I don't have much else to say about the series. You want to move on?
No. Yeah, let's move on.
Oh my god. And if it isn't a classic Minnesota Rocker series, of all teams to go to game 5, why? Just why? It's such a waste of time, man. Like, I'm so sick of watching LAG. I'm so sick of it.
Bro, I'm sick of watching Rocker. The amount of fucking game 5s that this team has.
And
they still almost lost the game 5s. They still almost lost this game 5. Like, against Gentlemates. What is it with Rocker and going to game 5s?
Dude,
it's like they're in love with it.
Dude, that game 5 was all Estrio. Estrio just single-handedly won them so many rounds. And you even saw it in the stat line, 13-5. Like, this guy was damn good. Kiz was trying. Kiz has been trying the whole year. It's like we said before, get Kismet some help. Fellow is not help. Lunars is also not help. I think Johnny's good. I don't mind that sub duo. I'm kind of sick of watching Lunars. He's not shown me anything this year. Like, no promise, no progression. I've not seen anything from this guy, which is crazy because I feel like he can be good. Maybe in a different system.
I think in a different system. I don't think he's not a superstar.
No.
I don't think he's gonna be a superstar, but I think he'll be a solid addition to most teams next year.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of potential for Lunars. You're more high on him than I am. I don't see what you're seeing, but fair, like whatever. Fellow's been drastically underperforming compared to what he was doing in Challengers. He's more of a landable. Yeah, I get it. He's more of a landable too. Like, he's putting in the damage, just not getting the kills. They did bring it to 5, which was, again, just a waste of our time.
This entire series was a waste of our time watching these two play. Like,
I can't believe they went to map 5, dude. I love map 5s. I'm most of the time I'm all for map 5s. This pissed me off going to map 5.
I did not want to see
I was actually so angry when it went to 5. And I was like, are you kidding me? Rocker, you can't fucking close. You can get 2. They can get 2 wins in the series, no problem. They can't close. Whether it's search, hardpoint, control, they can't 3-0. They can't 3-0. They can't 3-1. They have to go to 5. They have to go to 5. Like, this is absurd. Please learn how to close, Rocker, because I genuinely do like this team. And I think there's so much potential here. Kenny with 3 young guns. I love that. I absolutely love that. Estro's been an underrated player the entire year. in my eyes. Geo's been damn consistent the whole year. Nero's been pretty rocky, very up and down, high highs but super low lows. I think it's the best way to describe Nero. And Kenny coming into
Yeah.
the lineup has been good. I just think Kenny's leadership. Please close. Help them close, Kenny. Please, because it's not a you thing.
It's so crazy the amount of games fives that if they just won those game fives,
Dude, if
they
they
would
won
be way
half their
past
game
up.
fives.
If they won a fucking quarter of their game fives, they'd be in the race for champs against Optic right
I
now.
mean, they're still
Like,
up there. It's not impossible. I think
Optic
everyone's
needs to
just
bomb out of
they
the
need to
majors.
bomb
They
out.
need to
Yeah,
create,
they need to
and
bomb out.
they need like a top three.
It's not
I know it's
impossible,
not.
man.
I know it's not impossible, but
It's doable.
With how Optic have looked recently with adding Merc, I just
I
don't
hear
see
you.
it.
I hear
don't
you.
see it.
I'm not writing Rocker off yet. I'm pretty close. I'm pretty close to writing them off. I
No,
was fuming when they lost to Falcons.
bro,
Fuming.
I wrote them off as soon as this went to a game 5 or map 5.
I mean, it's doable. It's definitely doable. Odds are not in their favor, but I'm sick of watching LEG. Like I cannot bring myself to watch them anymore. I'm honestly thinking about just skipping their matches as a whole. I genuinely can't watch them anymore.
I don't even blame you. I'm kind of in the same boat.
This was oh my god, this
They're
was
just an
bullying.
instant loss. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
you just know who they're versing. They're gonna lose.
yeah. No matter who it is. Yeah. Next up, LA Thieves, Vegas Falcons. This was a bullying. This actually felt very unfair. Um, I felt so bad for Falcons this entire series. I like, is there a helpline I can call? Like,
Yeah,
because
call
like
the
I gotta.
suicide hotline.
This was bad.
They might want
This
to kill
was
themselves
bad.
after that.
This was bad. And
I
looky
mean,
here, these fucking ARs, man.
I feel bad for the Falcons versus an LA Thieves fresh off 2 losses.
Yeah.
Like this was already not a fair series, and then LA Thieves are at risk of going into losers bracket, and it's just like, no, fuck
Yeah.
this, and utterly obliterated
Yeah.
Vegas Falcons. Wasn't close.
Yeah, I will
Scrap
say
making his name in
Scrap,
contention for
yeah,
MVP.
Scrap's been incredible. I will say on the Vegas front before we gas up the Thieves, rightfully so. Before we get there, the map 1. I know the stat lines don't show Exnid carrying because Pred did pick it up near the end, but Exnid was cooking this map 1. His team couldn't buy a kill. So he was popping 2, but they're losing the hill because no one else can get 1.
I mean,
no one can trade.
You knew that hard play was over off the first fucking hill.
The first 2 hills, it was like, dude, it was like 110 to like 10.
Bro, they got 50 points on P1.
I didn't even know it was possible.
P1 on Skyline.
I didn't even know it was possible to get 50 points on P1. I can't lie.
And then they almost had a perfect P2. Like, and a perfect P3. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. It was 148 to 10. Like, yeah, they picked it up eventually, but this entire series wasn't even close.
Dude, I'm so sick of watching the Falcons too. Man. I'm so sick of watching half these squads. I can't. We went over it last week when I was crashing out. Half these teams suck. This is the plumber era. This is the plumber league. I'm not sorry. Half these teams suck. Let's gas up the Thieves like you were about to do. Scrap making his name for MVP. He's in the convo. Hydra after a slow start to the year has really kicked up. I think he's in the conversation.
There's only 3 people in that conversation.
Absolutely,
you know?
Yeah. It's literally just MC, Scrap, and Hydra. Yeah. I don't think anyone else is done.
Personally, with Hydra having a slow start, I would give it to either Scrap or Cell.
I'm giving it to MC.
I would give
personally.
it to MC too.
MC's been unreal. Um,
Yeah.
but Thieves just go out and bully them. This literally was not close. Like I don't even like it was a 50. Like I don't know what to say anymore.
It was
Um,
an AR diff. It was
it
straight up an AR diff.
it wasn't everything, Div. I get that a prayer dropped to 1.2. That was mostly in the map 3 because he just started frying out of nowhere. Like he dropped to 1.4 on the map 3. It went negative the first map, picked it up the second, and then cooked on the map 3. But Exnid was carrying them in that map 1. These ARs suck. Arcides said that he wasn't gonna fumble this year. As soon as he got picked up, he tweeted, "I'm not gonna fumble. We're locked in."
Instantly fumbled.
He's not locked in. I don't know what the hell's going on over there. I don't know if his jersey's a little too tight. Get him a new jersey, just like
Another
Big
Paul X.
Paulie, another Paul X. Like, please, please, I beg of you to get him another jersey. He's gonna start cooking, just like Paul. They got Paul X a new jersey for 2 matches, and he fried. And then and then he went back to his old jersey. I don't know what's going on over there, but this Falcon squad is hopeless. I'm expecting them to make a change for EWC. They're gonna go to Cancun soon enough.
Yeah.
Optic and Carolina Royal Ravens.
Another slam.
Another slammage. Ravens. Dude, this team is so annoying. Because I said it last week. This team doesn't try. I genuinely believe this team doesn't try. Because there's no way they're doing the shit that they're doing. Like,
you know my opinion on them. I fucking hate this Ravens team. I think they're the worst top team we have. Honestly, I wouldn't even call them a top team anymore.
They're not top team.
They're barely a mid-pack.
They were in the first half of the year. They were incredible in the first half.
Now they're barely a mid-pack.
like Dylan Rex has been doing better as of recent, but again, it's like I know he dropped the 0.7 here, but that's not the point I'm trying to make. It's like we said before, this team's problem was not a Vivid problem. Yes, Vivid dropping a 0.6 does not help, but it wasn't strictly on Vivid. We said that 10 million times.
I think they'd be doing better with Vivid.
I think they'd be doing about the same. Maybe a little bit better. Maybe a little bit better. I think they would have had a better land placing because Vivid is just better on land. But let's gas up Optic.
Yo,
Mercules, man.
5.
Merc is the truth. Merc is the truth. Merc is him. This guy is absurd.
Yeah, no, bro, that just goes to show, like, you don't have to be a top challengers player to be a top player in the CDL.
Absolutely.
You know?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's all about play style.
It's play style. Some of it is luck too. Some team taking the right chance on you, you know what I'm saying? Like
it also depends on the team, yeah, but
yeah.
I mean,
dude,
I want. We haven't really said this much, but I want to guess up Hook.
Oh, please!
He has been the fucking nuke all year. Like,
I love Hook.
I really hope Optic keep this team together for next year.
No shot.
Like,
no shot. Hook is 100% getting dropped.
I know he's gone, but Hook's been playing better than Shotzi.
Yeah, but Shotzi has the keys. Shotzi has the keys, and I think it's rightfully so. His highs are he's the best player in the game.
No, one off year, it happens to players, but like, I really hope they keep Hook. Like,
I wouldn't mind them sticking it out for next year.
Bro,
I think it all depends. If there's a very clear upgrade for Hook, you do it. If there's not a clear upgrade, you just stick it out. That's my belief personally.
Are just toxic X's, like,
oh man.
Whatever they need him most, they bring Hook. Like,
but Hook has came through every time for Optic, man.
Agree.
I know in that MW2 season he was the scapegoat because he just didn't watch mid on the Hydro P2 and that costed them the game. I get that. He's a scapegoat there. It was his bad play. Like, he just didn't make the play. But literally every other time, Hook has been incredible. There was just that
Yeah.
one bad instant, the one bad play at Champs, and it just had to be at Champs, you know? Like, it's tough. Hook, I still think he's gonna get scapegoated here.
Oh, he's 1,000,000% gonna get scapegoated.
Like,
People are gonna say he's
it's
not
not even
getting
on him.
important kills. He's not
Yeah,
doing this. He's not doing that.
yeah.
I don't give a fuck. Hook's been playing out of his mind for Optic.
This is just a
He,
good game for
he's
him.
one of their best players.
Yeah.
I
I still think Dashi is their best. Okay, that's not true. Dashi
no.
has been their best player the whole year until Merc joined the squad.
Yeah.
Merc's unreal. I don't think we can gas him enough. Genuinely, like, not even just as KD. Like, KD is obviously great,
Just the
but
plays he's making.
he's
It's the
making
play.
phenomenal plays. He's getting in the mix. He's getting so mixy. He's got the highest interactions on the team as a flex player. That's exactly what you want. Obviously, you want subs to be in the mix too, but when your subs are dropping a 1.1 and 1.2, and then your flex player is dropping a 1.5, there's not that many kills left on the map.
So for me, he plays AR just like Scrap. You know,
I could see that. I could see that.
He's all up in their face. You know, he just pulls out a sub while Scrap doesn't. But their play styles are very similar, and I feel like in these newer CODs, that run and gun type of AR, you want at least one on your team.
Well, yeah, it's because the Amy's is the best gun in the game. Like, are you kidding me? If I was in the league, I'd want to be an AR. Are you kidding me? The MCW, the Automaton, all the TAC, bro. It's been an AR world for the last 5 years.
Yo, Cold War was not a AR world.
Oh my bad. The last 4 years. Does that make you feel better? Does that make you feel better? Like, come on. It's an AR world. It's been an AR world for a while now.
I thought the Vaznev and the Rival were pretty good.
Good.
This year,
good, yes. But
this
God
year,
Gun? No.
Look, this year I'll give it to you. The Jackal sucks, and they keep. I don't know why the devs keep nerfing the Jackal.
Dude,
it makes no fucking sense to me.
Dude,
like the other years, the SMGs could compete with the AR. You know, as up close. This year, I don't know.
Jackal sucks ass, bro. Jackal sucks ass. Amy's
C9 is better. The C9 is just
but better. They're not.
I don't
They're
know
not
why
swapping.
the pros
They're
don't
not
use
swapping.
it.
They're not swapping.
It's crazy to me that the pros don't use the C9
because they've used the Jackal all year. That's the thing.
I think GA'd. I've heard somewhere that they GA'd.
I don't think they officially GA'd it, but I think it's more like I think it's more like we've used the Jackal the whole year. We're not swapping. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get that.
Like that's like I get why they're not swapping. The C9 is objectively better than the Jackal. It definitely is. But Amy's is the best gun in the game. You put that in the hands of a very fast player and a player that actually like knows what he's doing, like Merc, you're gonna get damn good results, and that's just what happened here. Merc dropped a 1.5, positive 22, and the guy was just cooking. The guy's been cooking since the major. Guy's been cooking since the major. Ravens have fallen off big time. They gotta figure it out by champs. They could be a champs dark horse. I don't see it happening right now, but there is potential over there in that Raven squad. But Optic, things are looking good. Things are finally looking up for Optic Texas after how many months? 6 months? 7 months? Roughly?
Around.
Optic's finally looking good, man. 5, 6, 7, whatever. Optics finally has a bright spot. Things are finally looking up. Let's move on. Boston Breach, Vancouver, another 3-0.
So this was a big win for Vancouver. I mean,
yeah, they needed this to try to make winners. Yeah,
if they're on the verge of being in losers. I mean, even their next two games, they're versing Ultra, which you could see either team winning, and then Rocker, which should be a win, but this just looks good for Surge. You know, Boston, man, I don't know what happened to the magic of Major 2, the Major 2 magic. but it's all run out. This Boston squad is not looking that good anymore.
You're very high on this Boston squad too.
I
You're very
was
high. I
because
still don't think they're that bad. Like I still think they're mid pack. I've been saying to make the change because they they can be top four, be in that conversation. They just need a guy that shoots back.
yeah.
Like
Uh,
Awakening dropped to .9, whatever. Well, it's one of the ARs, man. I know Snoopy dropped to .7. Snoopy's been their best player all year, so I'm not that concerned with Snoopy. He's gonna turn up.
yeah.
Uh, it was just a surge bullying, you know, like it literally was not close at all. Like red card, not that close. Hacienda, not that close. Dealership 6-0. Like this series just was not close. It was literally just bullying. Surge needed to win. They can still make winners. They just gotta win the next two, and we'll see what their schedule is looking like a little later when we do our predictions. But yeah, do we have any final thoughts on here? Anything
Uh,
left to say? Want to gas up
Surge.
anyone?
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna gas up anyone.
You got nothing?
And this was a game. This was a thing Vancouver should have won.
Yeah.
So I
and,
mean,
and they did.
and they did in a
Yeah.
convincing fashion.
Yeah. Dude, I'm so fucking sick of LAG,
Bro,
man.
we're not even gonna fucking
Can we skip
talk
this?
about this
Can we
series.
skip this?
We're
Do
not talking
you want
about
to
the
skip?
series.
Do you
This
want to
was
skip this?
yes, 100%. That
Alright.
phase dominated them. There's nothing to say. Gentle
Alright.
mates suck.
All right, let's move on. Toronto Ultra 3-0 Minnesota. Exactly what I thought would happen.
Yeah,
Rocker
Minnesota
just,
not looking good.
dude, like this team is so annoying. I mean, Ultra is really good. Ultra is like that top three team, top three, top four. I think you could interchange them with Surge. I think they're right up there.
Yeah, 100%.
I just think that this Rocker team just needs to figure out some teamwork because it just feels like they're never on the same page. And when they are, they're good, but they also can't close. So like even if they got two on the board, right? Let's say they won control and rewind and the hard point, right? They won 3 and 4, right? They go to map 5, they're gonna lose because that's just their mo. So it doesn't even matter that they got 3-0'd. It doesn't matter that they did. I mean, they didn't make it to map 5. Is that a positive? Like, I don't even. Like, I don't know what to think about this squad. They're so annoying.
All I'm gonna say is just disappointment.
Yeah.
This is a squad that could this is a squad that could easily beat the mid pack and even some of the top teams.
I don't know about easily, bro. They go to map
Not
5 with
easily.
everyone, man.
But like they show moments of brilliance.
They do. They do.
Just to throw it all away.
They do. That's the thing, and it just infuriates me. Because individually, all these players are so talented. Like these players are so talented. Estrio, I think, is one of the most underrated players in the league right now. I know he dropped to .7 here. It was an anomaly series. I think he's been incredible the whole year. Gio's been damn consistent. Kenny joined the squad has been performing pretty well. Nero's their X factor. I said it so many times. When he's going, this team goes so far. But also, Nero and Estrio, I feel like are just never going at the same time.
No, they never are.
Yeah.
It's always one or the other.
Yeah. Let's give some gas to Toronto. This is a series that they should have won, and they did. Joe DeCeves with a stinker. It's not often you see Joe DeCeves with a .8. Not often. I'm a huge Joe DeCeves guy. We've been over this 10 million times. I love his POV. This was a Kleenex series if I've ever seen one. This guy was just cooking. And Kleenex is just damn good. Like, genuinely, like, Kleenex is good. Beans has been... He had a really bad, I think, first two series when they came back. But he's turned it up now. He's back to being Beans, you know. Insight's just doing his role, too. 3-0, exactly what should have happened, and it did happen. You got any thoughts, or did I sum it up pretty well?
You summed it up pretty well.
Alrighty. Let's get our predictions going. Fucking hell, man. Oh, fuck. Move on? Yes, no?
Yeah, just move on.
This could be interesting. Shit
I think
versus
it's
shit.
I think it's
Map 5.
literally
Map 5
Map
written
5.
all over it. If this
It-
if this
this
is a
is
map 5 if I've ever seen one.
this is gonna be a map 5 and Rocker's gonna lose. I mean, I have no faith in map
I don't
5.
know. Both these squads kind of suck
No,
now. They're both
they,
on the decline. I think this is honestly 50-50.
it is 50-50, but Rocker just has no ice in that game 5.
I am going
I
to
have,
agree with you on the
I
Ravens
have no
pick.
faith.
I am
I have
going
no
to
faith
agree
that
with you
Rocker will
here.
win a game 5. It's as simple as that.
That and my Gwinternet is going to turn up in the map 5. Gwinternet is going to be there. That guy's just crazy online. Rocker can't ice up for the life of them, man. Let's move on. LA Thieves, Boston Breach to end that Friday. I think that can be interesting, though I am going to go... I'm thinking LA Thieves 3-0, personally. I don't know if you're thinking 3-1. Map 5. Map 5 is very, very likely, too. These guys have meshed up pretty well in the past.
Yeah, I don't see it going map 5. I think it's either going to be a 3-0. I
Okay.
mean, there's only 3 choices.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
chose 4 of them.
Yeah.
But
I can see like a search or
I
something.
can see it going either way.
Yeah. I feel like
3-0.
Thieves... You got, what,
Yeah.
3-0? 3-0, 3-1?
Yeah. Let's go 3-0.
All right. I do think Breach can make it interesting. They've matched up again. They've matched up good in the past, very well in the past. But let's move on. Fucking hell, dude. This. Oh, I don't want to talk about it. Can we move on?
I don't think it's going to be a 3-0. I
Can we?
generally
Oh
think
no, you're right. Falcons are gonna take the
FaZe is
map
gonna
1.
lose. FaZe is going to lose a hard point.
Wait, is this a map 5 angle?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Wait, Falcons win map 1, they win map 4, and they lose game 5?
Like, I could actually see that. Just because FaZe have not looked good on hardpoint.
I don't know why. With that talent, it just doesn't make sense.
I don't know why, but
Yeah.
I
Map 5, I love it.
It's crazy to say that, but it's
To
not
be fair,
out of the realm of possibility.
that last series that they had together almost did go map 5. It went almost exactly how we said it. Falcons won the map 1, Slam 2 and 3, and I think the map 4 was a 20-point difference, if I'm not mistaken. Something like that. It was a red card. It was like a red. It was a red card, very mixy. So Falcons could have took that one 5. I think they could take this 5 here. Yeah. And let's move on. LA Thieves, Cloud9.
I actually think this is going to be a pretty good series. I think it's going to be 3-1 LA
I
Thieves.
think everything rides on Sib, man. If Sib is shooting, this team goes far. I do agree with you on the LA Thieves pick. I would love an upset personally. An upset would give C9 winners. You always want to be in winners. I don't see it happening, but I would love an upset. C9, please prove me wrong. But if C9 win against FaZe and LA Thieves and lose to Miami, do we start the narrative that Miami's the best team in the game?
No.
Yeah,
They need to prove themselves a little more.
All right.
They get top 3 at this major again. I'll give it to them.
Okay. Do you have anything to say about Thieves C9, or are you in agreement with me?
In agreement.
Ravens. Oh fuck. For real, right?
I agree. Yeah.
This. Now we actually get a good matchup.
So I know we're gonna have different picks.
Okay.
We're both gonna have 3-2.
Yep, absolutely.
And you have, I know for a fact you have Surge, and I know I got. Really?
I got hear me out, Toronto.
You've been high on Surge all year.
I have been. I've been doubting Ultra for a while. They proved me wrong the last 2 majors. I admitted that so many times. They finally put it together on LAN. Surge has kind of been their boogeyman at the majors, at least. They've eliminated them from the last 2 majors. which I know stings for Ultra, because if Ultra literally just win, they go into the grand finals, both majors. So a little tough.
Those finals would have been a lot closer.
Way closer, so much closer. But I got Toronto here. I think Toronto's out for vengeance. I got a Map 5 Joe Deceives Masterclass. And by Masterclass, I mean this guy's dropping 13. Joe Deceives is dropping 13.
Okay. Okay, bud.
Hey, I mean, if you want to give me, if you want to put some money on it, we can put some money on it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yes, no, maybe so.
Yo, I'll put some money on that.
$5.
Jodeci's got
We'll
to
put $5 on it.
Nah,
13.
$10.
$10. Yo, we're getting expensive.
Come on, this ain't high. This ain't no high roller table.
All right, fine. 10. 10 Joe Deceives. It has to go map 5 though. It has to go map 5. I'm not talking about no map 2. If it goes 5, Joe Deceives 13. If he doesn't get 13, I'll give you $10.
Okay.
All right. But are we are we on agreement on this one?
Yeah.
3-2. That would mean Surge starts in losers, I think. Oh no, they might start in losers because they're probably gonna win this. So I think they still do have a chance to make winners. Because for some godforsaken reason, you can go 2-3 and still make winners because of this whack ass format. Whatever. But anyway, Breach. Fuck, man.
I'm not. We're not gonna talk about this. Just 3-0 Breach.
Yep. This could be fun. This could be fun.
Series.
This could be fun. I got Toronto here.
So I have Toronto. I want Optic to win.
Yeah.
But every single time I believed in Optic.
Wait, actually, hold on. Wait, hold on. Optic. No, Toronto's gonna lose this, and here's why. This is gonna be Toronto's tactical loss because you can't go undefeated going into the major. You go undefeated into the major, you don't win the major. All right. So this is gonna be a tactical loss from Toronto Ultra, and Optic Texas are gonna take the dub here. It's gonna be a 3-1 Optic Texas.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I don't like it.
This is a tactical loss for Toronto Ultra.
I might be fated to say I agree with you, but I agree with you.
It's a tactical loss. Toronto knows they have to lose one. Thieves knew. That's why Thieves threw the series against FaZe. No one shot back. That was for a reason. To get that tactical loss. FaZe too. FaZe, they're throwing, so they're just getting a little more tactical losses than you would like. But anyway, 3-1 Optic. I'm hoping. I would love to see this Optic team in winners. They could be fun to watch. And then we got Vancouver Surge, Minnesota Rocker, Slamage, right? We got that.
Yeah, 100%.
Slamage. So that's gonna complete the predictions. We'll save it. Bada boom. That's it. Void, we got anything you want to discuss? Any hot topic? Any thoughts? Any just wandering? Anything? You got anything that's on your mind? You want to talk about map pool? Anything?
No.
You got nothing? Yeah, we'll probably talk about it after the major, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Peace out, gents.